Welcome to the greatest tourist cities of America. Join us as we journey through the vibrant cities of the USA, each brimming with unique attractions and unforgettable experiences. From the non-stop pulse of New York City to the sun-kissed beaches of Miami, we'll uncover the heart and soul of what makes these destinations tick. We're diving into the top 10 tourist cities in the USA and exploring their top attractions. So fasten your seatbelts, grab a bite, and get ready to discover the soul of America, one city at a time. Forget the cliches, the yellow cabs, the steam rising from the sidewalks. New York is grittier, more real than any postcard. It consumes you, spits you out, and leaves you begging for more. Times Square, a sensory overload of flashing lights and Broadway dreams. Wander through Central Park, a green oasis in this concrete jungle. Pay respects at the Statue of Liberty, that beacon of hope, and ride the dizzying heights of the Empire State Building. The food? A pastrami on rye from a deli that's seen generations. A slice of pizza that'll redefine your understanding of the word. It's the people that make this city sing. Artists, hustlers, dreamers from every corner of the world. So come on, let's get lost in the energy of New York City. Los Angeles, a city built on dreams, where everyone's chasing a piece of the Hollywood magic. And yeah, the sunshine doesn't hurt either. We'll cruise down the Walk of Fame, past the stars of yesterday and today, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a red carpet premiere. We'll get lost in the magic of Universal Studios, riding the movies and screaming our lungs out on roller coasters. But LA is more than just glitz and glamour. We'll soak up the sun on Santa Monica Pier, watching the surfers and the sunset over the Pacific. We'll hike to the Griffith Observatory for a panoramic view of the city, the sprawling metropolis twinkling beneath us. And speaking of sprawling Disneyland, it's not just for kids, folks. It's a nostalgia trip, a reminder of simpler times, a place where you can't help but crack a smile. From the beaches to the hills, Los Angeles is a city that seduces you with its beauty, its energy, its endless possibilities. Las Vegas, a city that never sleeps, where fortunes are won and lost on the spin of a roulette wheel. This is the desert oasis of excess, where the lights never dim. Wander the Strip, a sensory overload of casinos and clubs. Marvel at the Bellagio Fountains, a choreographed water ballet. Lose yourself in the neon jungle of Fremont Street. Venture out to Red Rock Canyon, a stunning natural wonder. And of course, no trip to Vegas is complete without a show. So, come on, let's roll the dice and see where the night takes us. Just remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Orlando, the theme park capital of the world, where childhood dreams come true and adults can feel like kids again. We'll start at the most magical place on Earth, Walt Disney World. We'll ride Space Mountain until we're dizzy, hug Mickey Mouse, and watch the fireworks over Cinderella's castle with a heart full of wonder. Then, it's off to Universal Orlando, where we'll explore the wizarding world of Harry Potter, ride the Hulk coaster, and come face to face with dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. But Orlando is more than just theme parks. We'll visit SeaWorld, where we'll marvel at the dolphins and learn about marine conservation. We'll explore Epcot, a celebration of world cultures and technological innovation, and we'll discover the magic of Kennedy Space Center, where the dream of space exploration comes alive. So pack your bags, bring your inner child, and get ready for a magical adventure in Orlando. San Francisco, a city perched on the edge of the Pacific, where Victorian architecture meets cutting-edge technology, and the fog rolls in like a mysterious visitor. We'll start at the Golden Gate Bridge, that iconic symbol of the city, and marvel at its engineering genius as we walk, bike, or drive across its span. We'll take a ferry to Alcatraz Island, once home to some of America's most notorious criminals, and feel the chills as we explore its eerie cell blocks. Then, we'll wander through the bustling streets of Fisherman's Wharf, sampling fresh seafood and watching the sea lions bark. We'll explore the vibrant culture of Chinatown, the oldest and largest Chinatown outside of Asia. And we'll lose ourselves in the urban oasis of Golden Gate Park, a sprawling green space home to museums, gardens, and even a herd of bison. But San Francisco is more than just its iconic landmarks. It's a city with a bohemian spirit, a love of good food, and a tolerance for all walks of life. Washington, D.C. The nation's capital, a city of power and history where monuments stand tall and the weight of the world hangs in the air. We'll walk the National Mall, a sprawling green space that connects the Lincoln Memorial to the Capitol building, passing by the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial, and countless other tributes to America's past. We'll visit the Smithsonian Museums, a treasure trove of art, history, and culture, from dinosaur bones to the Hope Diamond. And of course, no trip to DC is complete without a glimpse of the White House, the symbol of American democracy, and the home of the President of the United States. But DC is more than just its monuments and museums. It's a city with a thriving food scene, a vibrant nightlife, and a diverse population that reflects the melting pot of America. Chicago, the Windy City, a metropolis on the shores of Lake Michigan, known for its bold architecture, its vibrant art scene, and its deep dish pizza. We'll start at Millennium Park, home to Cloudgate, also known as the Bean, a giant, reflective sculpture that's become a symbol of the city. Next, we'll stroll along Navy Pier, a bustling entertainment complex with rides, restaurants, and stunning views of the city skyline. We'll immerse ourselves in art at the Art Institute of Chicago, home to masterpieces by Monet, Picasso, and Warhol. And for a bird's-eye view of the city, we'll head to the Willis Tower Sky Deck, where we can brave the ledge, a glass box that juts out from the building, offering dizzying views of the streets below. But Chicago is more than just its iconic sights. It's a city with a gritty, working-class soul, a love of blues and jazz music, and a passion for its sports teams. Miami, the Magic City, a vibrant melting pot of Latin American culture, Art Deco architecture, and sun-drenched beaches. We'll start on South Beach, where we'll soak up the sun on the white sand, sip mojitos at oceanfront cafes, and marvel at the pastel-colored buildings of the Art Deco Historic District. We'll escape the city hustle with a trip to Everglades National Park, a unique ecosystem home to alligators, crocodiles, and a stunning array of bird life. For a taste of marine life, we'll visit the Miami Seaquarium, where we'll watch dolphin shows, marvel at killer whales, and learn about marine conservation. And for a taste of Cuban culture, we'll head to Little Havana, where we'll sip Cuban coffee, savor authentic Cuban sandwiches, and maybe even learn a few salsa steps. Miami is a city that pulsates with life, a place where the party never seems to stop and the sun is always shining. Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii, a tropical paradise where the sun always seems to be shining, and the aloha spirit is palpable in the air. We'll start on Waikiki Beach, the most famous beach in Hawaii, where we'll learn to surf, soak up the sun on the golden sand, and watch the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. We'll pay our respects at the Pearl Harbor National Memorial, a somber reminder of the events that led America into World War II. We'll hike to the top of Diamond Head State Monument for panoramic views of Waikiki, Honolulu, and the Pacific Ocean. For a taste of Hawaiian culture, we'll visit the Iolani Palace, the only official residence of royalty in the United States, and learn about the history of the Hawaiian monarchy. And for a truly unforgettable experience, we'll take a swim with the green sea turtles at Hanauma Bay, a protected marine sanctuary. Honolulu is a place where you can relax on the beach, explore volcanic landscapes, and immerse yourself in Polynesian culture. New Orleans, the Big Easy, a city that marches to the beat of its own drum, where jazz music spills out onto the streets, and the food is as spicy as the nightlife. We'll wander through the French Quarter, the oldest neighborhood in New Orleans, with its wrought iron balconies, colorful buildings, and street performers on every corner. We'll stroll down Bourbon Street, the heart of New Orleans nightlife, where we'll sip on hurricanes, listen to live music, and let the good times roll. For a taste of history, we'll visit Jackson Square, where we'll admire St. Louis Cathedral, the oldest cathedral in continuous use in the United States, and watch street artists sell their wares. We'll take a ride on a streetcar, a New Orleans icon, and explore the Garden District, with its stately mansions and lush gardens. But New Orleans is more than just its iconic sights and sounds. It's a city with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a resilience that's been tested time and time again. So, there you have it. 10 of America's most exciting cities, each with its own unique flavor and unforgettable experiences. From the bright lights of New York City to the sun-drenched beaches of Miami, there's something for everyone in this vast and diverse country. Which of these cities are you planning to visit next? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this tour of America's top tourist cities. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel adventures.